Although the Golden Globes are snubbing female filmmakers, here in Israel, we're all about them. The Jerusalem Women's Film Festival is kicking off on Monday, and the organisers, Liora Shilman and Lihi Sabag, join me in studio now. First off, ladies, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you.
And before we get into talking about some of the films, I want to talk about the festival itself. What made you want to have a festival dedicated to women's films in the first place?
We wanted to celebrate the empowerment in the film industry of women. Although, as you said, in the Globes you cannot feel or guess it, but there is a great amount of women filmmakers that are doing movies that has a lot to say about women life, women's state of view, and we thought it's a great platform.
Is this the first time that this has been done?
Nope.
It's the first time it's been done in Jerusalem. But in 2013, there was another one in Rehovot, but it closed. But this time it's happening first time in Jerusalem.
Okay. Now, The Perfect Candidate, this is a film that is going to be opening the festival, and this is actually a Saudi film, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, let's talk about it in a moment, but first of all, let's take a look at some of the movie.
دكتورة، ونفهم التحديات اللي تواجهكم، لكن إلى الآن ما في أي مبرر طارئ أن نخصص ميزانية لتمويل المشروع.
جيب لي دكتور رجال، لا تضربني في عيوني.
أبوي مش بسوي، أصلاً ما عاد يحمل.
لازم نقول لأبوي يمكن يفهمها ويعقلها، أبوي مجنون زيها. صوتوا لي أنا الدكتورة مريم الصفا.
حتى ولا فخر الدنيا إلى حقوقنا. ما أبي أسمع.
ترى مقطعك انتشر في الواتس والكل قام يتداوله.
طبعا في كثير من المواضيع يعني، وانت كامراه اكيد انها تثير اهتمامك.
صحيح انا طبيبه
مثل وضع الحدائق، ملاعب للاطفال.
هلا بمرشحتنا المغواره.
Now, this is the film that you've chosen to open the festival with. I find it interesting that it's a Saudi Arabian film here in Jerusalem, and this is the one that you've chosen. Is there anything behind that?
So I think we searched for a movie with a female character, and we found the perfect candidate, like
the perfect candidate.
For us, yeah, perfect for us, perfect for our agenda. It's a female character making changes in her way, and it was very.
It looks like a really, really interesting film.
Yeah,
it really does.
It's the film and also the director. Haifal Mansour,
she's a Saudi director as well.
She's a Saudi director, yes. It's a production being done in Saudi Arabia, and I think it's kind of it's a phenomenon that we can see the women status getting improved by this movie. I think it's like showing us. You know, we thought it's a great opportunity to show women empowerment within this movie.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you can see the protagonist is a doctor.
There's many factors that play into the message that this film is trying to get across. Now, the second one that we're going to be talking about is Female Pleasure. Let's take a little look at that one.
We live in an environment where women are constantly judged.
女性は男性のイメージ通りでなければ嫌われます。
What is it that happened billions of years ago that they felt they had to do this to our bodies?
The concept of love does not exist in India.
In der Welt, in der ich gelebt habe, war ich als Frau eine Gefahr.
I was 17 years old. I was to have intercourse with someone I didn't know.
It's about controlling women's sexuality, and that's a global issue.
チンコは立てまつられているのに。自分の肩でも取ってマンコっていうか
An artist in Tokyo has been arrested for 3D printing an image of her vagina.
非正規になっても日本はそんな状態なのって。
Now, ladies, this film, when I first saw the trailer to this, I was mind blown and hooked because I never really thought about it and realised that this was the way that society was moulded and how women were portrayed. Now, did you realise that as well at the start, that this is all as like a social construct, that women are objectified and just created, like, you know, put in sort of this, like, subjected to male lust like this?
Well, actually, it was a pretty surprise for me also when I watched the movie at the beginning. There are really big questions there, and this movie is dealing with, like in Japan and Somalia, there is a lot of like issues that coming up, and you're saying like we're in 2020 almost, and these issues are still going on there. There's a lot of things that happen and they're not solved yet, and women are really
suppressed.
Okay. Suppressed, yeah.
Suppressed. You could say that.
Absolutely, and that wasn't even just looking at places like Japan, or, you know, places that you would think, or where was the other place we were talking about just then? Somalia, like. But this also sort of goes around in like Western culture as well. Yes. Absolutely. Anyway, we do have to move on to another film now. So let's talk about Mussolini's Sister, which is made right here.
حلمت أن أخوي تيجي لعندي. كرهت الزمان والعشق والرجال، كرهت البيت الذي صنع موتي، كرهت كل أقاربي، حياتي عقيمة قاحلة جداء بلا طعم بلا لون بلا شكل.
صار لك 80 سنة نفس الخرافية.
الله يبارك لك وليعشقك خير. والسن بتلام واللي بتجوزوا. عمري ما يقول بني آدم أنا قوي. كيف بيكون كيف بيصير.
Now, ladies, I must admit, I love her. She seems amazing. Now, tell me why you've chosen this film.
Okay, Juna Slimani is, again, a woman director in Israel. She's from Nazareth, and she was filming her grandmother. Now I'm talking for Juna, but she said, just such a grandmother, how could you not film a documentary about it?
Amazing.
For 7 years.
Yes.
7 years of filming and then editing and refilming.
7 years worth of filming went into this.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's incredible.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's a dedicated life.
Absolutely. Yeah. She's incredibly dedicated, so I'm sure that it's amazing once we finally get to watch it. Ladies, thank you so much for joining me, Liora and Lihi. It's a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you.